Okay, so today we have Sarah. We've met Sarah before. She's had Volbella in the lip. Today she's come back and we are now going to do basically a small enhancement of the cheek area using Voluma. Now you'll have seen me using Voluma with a cannula before and today I'm going to demonstrate how we use Voluma, which again is a product that is used to enhance volume loss or simply to enhance a cheekbone. Using a needle. It's quite a straightforward procedure. The procedure will probably take me maybe about 5-10 minutes to complete. There is an anaesthetic that is already in the product, so therefore Sarah needs no anaesthetic. The first thing that we would do with Sarah is that we would effectively mark out where we want enhancement. Again, what I would tend to do is I would come down from the, look straight ahead for me Sarah, inner part of the eye down, and we're going to start round about here. I'm going to put 0.2 on each spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see I'm coming right the way back to give her nice definition along the upper part of the cheek. On the opposite side again, I'm going to mark, I come down, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Sarah? Yeah. And again, the procedure should be straightforward. I love using Voluma. Why? Because of its longevity. You're likely to get probably around about 15 months plus out of it. I love the results. It's reliable. It's approved for cheek augmentation. And again, you know, if I was a patient, I would always want to have a product that worked, a product that was safe, simple to place, and that I got. Okay, and again, this is Voluma, Juvéderm. It's a 2 ml. It's a thick product. So i.e. it's a product that I always say fillers can either be a French onion soup or a Scotch broth. This is a thick product, okay? Right, so Sarah, okay. Basically what we do is ensure that the product is coming out. You can see that this is marked down, so I'm going to put about 0.2 into each. I'm going to use 1 ml in each cheekbone. That's not a lot of product, yeah? Okay, Sarah, so I'm going to press, I'm going to protect the infraorbital rim. I'm going to go through. Fantastic, Sarah. I'm going to retract. Make sure that I'm not in any vessels, and I'm going to inject. You will find that the product is thick to inject. How are we doing, Sarah?
All right.
Still speaking to me?
Yes.
So you should just about, Tracy. Okay, first one. Okay, how do you feel, Sarah?
Oh, good.
Okay, small swab, please, ladies. Thank you very much. Okay, and press. I'm going to come in, protect the orbit, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to inject. I don't know if you can see my gauge at all. I'm down to 0.2. So I've used 0.4 within that area. How do you feel, Sarah?
All right.
Okay, so you remember that all I'm doing is I'm using a depositing effect. And then effectively I'm going to come down, I'm going to go in, same distance in between. I'm going to press, I'm going to retract. And down I go. Okay, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. You'll appreciate Sarah's an extremely good model. Okay, I'm going to stop round about this area here. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to feel, I'm going to retract, touch bone, back, make sure that I'm not in a vessel, and then I'm going to inject. And a tiny bit more here. In, Sarah, underneath. And you'll see, ladies, that I'm now down to 1 ml. Okay, so can I just hand you that, please? Can I have a little bit of a moisturiser? Sarah, how did you feel?
All right. Wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to cleanse the area. This at this point gives you the ability to actually mould the product. So you can see here, and I'm going to sit you up so in order to look at the effect. And then people might say, well, Tracy, you know, how old is the client? You know, what age would they start to have treatment? It is on average around about the age of 28 that people will start to notice facial aging, but patients have this basically for, you know, cheek enhancement. They have it for anti-aging purposes, and again, I think it's really important that you have a product that is licensed for use, that you get a good reliable result, and that you can, you know, like Sarah, sit up and show them a noticeable difference. So I want the mirror, ladies, while I show Sarah. So you can see here, ladies, what I've done is I've come along and I've enhanced that cheek area in comparison to the left. Okay, Sarah, I want you just to... Can we see what we've done? No pillow face. It is simply a beautiful enhancement, yeah? Okay, Sarah, do you want to have a look in the mirror?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, because she's got a very, very thin face, so we're not dealing with somebody that has got a lot of aging problems. We've simply got a very, very beautiful face with very little enhancement, yeah? So again, all I have simply done here is put a little bit of padding, 1 ml of Voluma into the right hand side of the cheek. And Sarah, if you just look straight ahead for the camera, you can see the difference, hopefully. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. How did you feel? Does it feel a little bit numb, Sarah?
A little bit numb, yeah.
Just a little bit numb. And that's normal as well. I would always say to the patient, you know, you're going to get probably a little bit of numbness in that area. You can always have a bruise. And also the area will feel slightly tender for 24 hours. You know, I always say to the patient, whatever you do, do not manipulate the product. This evening you sleep on your back, yeah. Who's one of our estheticians. She has marks on her face as we have been training, and Maya's now about to jump on the chair for Voluma as well. And she's going to do the left-hand side. So again, Maya, what I want you to do is I want you to feel the infraorbital area, protect it, and I want you to come laterally, yeah, to this spot. Straight in, okay, nip. I want you to go straight in. I want you to touch bone. You alright, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. Okay, I want you to retract, and I want you to then hold, nip. Okay, retract and inject. In between, and she's moulding the cheek area to produce a good aesthetic result, and to use and to basically keep it in those deep layers. So again, what we're doing is we're lifting the tissue with the right hand side, or whichever area you've injected. You know, first of all, that's normal, Sarah. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to play with the product. I don't want you to do anything at all. Just leave it. Okay. Okay, Sarah, can I get you to sit up again, please? Okay, so remember there's been no anaesthetic placed prior to treatment. This is Sarah post-treatment. A little bit of swelling here, you can see. A little bit of enhancement. And effectively what we've done is we've used Voluma. Sarah, if you have a little look.
Oh yeah, that's very natural.
Yeah? And how does it feel?
A little bit warm, obviously, from the injection, but it feels alright.
Okay, so Sarah will let you know how she's getting on this evening. We'll take some photographs. That is cheek enhancement using Voluma and an injection technique. So remember that Voluma can be placed with a cannula and also a 25 gauge needle. So that's Voluma at Tracy Bell, using a very simple technique and using an absolutely fantastic model. Thank you very much, Sarah.
It's been about 2 days ago now since I had the Voluma placed in my cheeks, and I have to tell you that I'm extremely happy with the results. It was not at all like I expected it to be. When you hear the word cheek or chin enhancement, cheek enhancements in this case, you get really frightened. I thought I was going to look like a chipmunk. But Tracy calmed me down and she said it's just going to give you a definition, and I have to tell you, nobody has noticed that I had anything done. However, people are telling me I'm looking great. So I'm very pleased. Thanks yet again, Tracy, for making me look more enhanced. I'm very happy. I would definitely have this done again.